Please stand beside me and guide me for Aquarius's highest good. How is Aquarius feeling in these final days of July 2025 with regards to what they're thinking about, dealing with, or manifesting in? 3 cards for Aquarius, first of all, please. This King of Pentacles be coming out a lot. Right, Hanged Man reversed. The Hermit upright. High Priestess reversed. King of Pentacles reversed. You're in solitude at the moment. Isolating yourself. Doing a lot of inward reflection, you know. The Hanged Man reverse is when you're not open-minded, you're feeling quite stubborn about something. You're unwilling to see things from a different perspective. The High Priestess reverse is like, I can't follow my instincts. I don't trust my intuition on this one. You know, you could have lost your faith in, like, you know, everything, like, happens for a reason. There's a divine plan. It'll all work out. All this, like, trust and faith that we have. Hope that everything's going to be all right. Optimism that everything's going to be all right. You know, trusting ourselves to make the right decisions, or that everything will work out even if we've made a boo-boo. I think you've, like, having a bit of a wobble, do you know what I mean? Like, thinking what is going on, what's going to happen. You could have been a bit off with people recently, Aquarius, like not your normal kind of giving self, like either money's tight or you're feeling less than generous at the moment. You'd feel, you know, if you're fed up, you don't necessarily feel like spoiling people. Sometimes you think, I just want to withdraw. I just want to, like, you know, whatever's going on, like, it'll all take care of itself. I just need to think about me for a little bit, like a crisis of confidence or crisis of faith. Because the opposite of spoiling people is like neglecting them, right? So the King of Pentacles is someone that is great with money, you know, loves security, loves to have savings, loves to earn money, because that makes us feel like we're not under threat. You know, in this capitalist world, money makes the world go round. So if you don't have money, you feel under threat. That is your saber-toothed tiger of 2025, is like a lack of money, is like the fear. So earth signs, and you may have earth in your chart, or it may just be someone that loves to feel financially secure because you've got responsibilities, or you've just always been that way. When you're feeling happy, feeling confident, think like things going well, you tend to want to help people out or gift them really, really nice things when it's their birthday or some sort of special occasion. The opposite of that is like being tight with money, or, you know, forgetting about anniversaries, or missing people's birthdays, or wanting to spoil people but not being able to, you know, like, I think it's more to do with emotion. I know it's Pentacles, but looking at, like, the rest of this, it seems like you're very much isolating yourself away from people at the moment. So it feels more emotional, like not feeling too happy with people at the moment or too generous towards people at the moment. Two of Pentacles upright with the Eight of Swords. You're very like preoccupied over something. There's a choice that needs to be made, two priorities, you know, the eternal juggle, the battle between A and B, you know, the big slow ship that's strong or the small light ship that's fast, you know, but has little firepower. Like, which one is going to win? You could be struggling to manage priorities or to make a choice, because that's what that two is about. Two's a number of duality, it's also a number of balance. And you're very much in your head about something, preoccupied with it. And it's caused you to withdraw from everyone. You feel stuck, like there's no way out, like there's no way around this as things are. I'm so glad I opened that window. I can like breathe, my God. The Fool. Okay, so taking a leap of faith. Doves are very innocent, and the Greek mythology behind Columba is that there's two clashing rocks. Okay, two rocks hitting together, and I can't remember who the characters in the story are, but they need to, you know, go through this passage where these rocks are like smashing together. So they send the dove through it, because the dove is naive, the dove is innocent. It's not assuming that it's going to die. It's not preoccupied with stuff like that. It's not, you know, it just flies through like with ignorance. So this is like, this is what this person, well, it's not this person, it's you, Aquarius. This is what you're going to do, because the Fool's upright. You're going to take your chances on whatever it is. You've been thinking about it, okay? You've agonized over it, and now you're going to take a leap of faith. You're going to take the risk. You're going to shoot your shot. Let's see who it is that's on your mind, that you're dealing with or manifesting in the future. How are they feeling? The one that's showing up in Aquarius is reading. How are they feeling? The Ace of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so they're feeling like dejected, like some kind of lost emotion. They could be out of work at the moment. They could have lost a job or finished a contract. They could have a lot of outgoings at the moment, or they could just feel like they lost a major opportunity with you. Because if that was upright, I'd say it's like leveling up, but that's like leveling down. That's shooting your shot and missing, you know? Like it should have hit the target and it didn't. The Nine of Pentacles reversed. This person doesn't want to be alone. They want to co-create. They want to cohabit. They want to build and grow and get lasting generational wealth. They want security. If this was upright, I would say that they're quite happy where they are and how they are in life. 9 is the number of being single. 9 of Pentacles is being able to pay your own way, being abundant, being happy about it. This is either like they don't have enough, they haven't reached that position of being independent yet, or they don't want to be. They really don't want to be. They want to be 10 of Pentacles. They don't want to be 9 of Pentacles. This person is they're very determined, okay, because the 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior. Is someone that has fought. These are all the battles that they fought, and they're ready to take on another one. Okay, they're not going to give up. They're not going to stay lying down. They're going to get up, dust themselves off, and they're going to have another go. Okay, it's someone very determined, someone very, they've got their eye on the prize. Okay, you know, like if someone were to shoot an arrow into that apple, you know, this person is eventually, if they keep trying, they're gonna get it. Okay, they're gonna get there. So that's their mentality. It's a very persistent energy, very conscientious energy, very determined. Let's get 3 for the outcome. Now you're showing up as a king, so you could have more responsibilities than this person. They're showing up as the 9 of Pentacles, okay, which is a single person's energy. Oops. The outcome is mutual love, okay, new love. You and this person, whoever this is that's showing up in your reading, are in love with each other, okay, it's early days, but the feelings are there, and it's mutual. Each person is offering a cup of emotion to the other. So if you wondered how this person feels about you, they're in love with you, okay, and you're in love with them. 2's at the beginning of a cycle. If it was 6 of Cups, it would be a long-term relationship, you know, living together, married, any of that. This is like when you've been dating and you fall for each other. It's at the beginning. Right, we've got the 10 of Swords reversed and the Devil. We're dropping the fears, the anxieties, the worries, the pain. Because there's a fierce commitment here, okay? You two are like 2 magnets with each other. And like it or loathe it, you both obsess over each other. Absolute grim determination to consume, you know, every waking moment with thoughts of each other. Like, it's obsession, it's like intense infatuation, you know, like bound to each other. There could have been a long gap, you know, without communication, because 10's the end of a cycle and something's been very upsetting for a long time. And that kind of shows in the cards that we've got in the rest of the spread as well. Because you were kind of stuck for a long time thinking about what to do, about where your priorities lie and who with. And you really didn't trust your own judgment on it, and it caused you to withdraw. Okay, and they saw that as a huge loss. Like, they don't want to be alone. Okay, they want the 10 of Pentacles, they don't want the 9 of Pentacles. That large pentacle there plus those 9 would be 10 of Pentacles, which is lasting generational wealth. Okay, and they didn't get it, it didn't happen for them, but that's the intention, and they're not going to give up. Right, so in the outcome, as well as the 2 of Cups, the Devil, we've got the Justice reversed and the Empress reversed. Okay, so it's knocked someone off their pedestal, all of this. They feel like it's very unfair, it isn't right. They could be a Taurus or a Libra, because the Empress card is the major arcana that's shared by Taurus and Libra. Andromeda is, you know, in Greek mythology, she is supposed to be rescued and, you know, married and have several children. She's very beautiful, okay? She is not supposed to chase. She is supposed to attract love. She is supposed to be abundant when it comes to money, when it comes to love. She is the creator. She's the highest status in the tarot deck. It's a person of high value. And she's not showing up like that at the moment, which suggests like a lack of abundance, a lack of money, a lack of love. This person feels very like something really unfair like has gone down here. Closed off, not emotionally available, distracted, hurt in the past. They feel like they can't get hold of you, okay, because you went into hermit energy. They wanted to communicate and it just wasn't a possibility. Like, the door was slammed in their face, so, you know, they were at a loss, and it felt like it was out of nowhere. Because you two are very passionate with each other and the sex is very good, the lovemaking is very sensual. It can be confusing, you know, like, because there's huge highs, but then there's like these lows where the communication isn't right, it's not consistent, and so, you know, that's not going to be any good. Like, when people observe patterns like that consistently, they don't feel secure, they don't feel like they can count on someone like that. So there's a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear, and, you know, there's mutual love here, but this person's waiting for communication, they're waiting for something, some sort of like move from you, and it looks like, you know, you're ready to do that. They worry that that they're getting played, okay, because this has happened to this Empress a lot. Their perception is that they could be getting manipulated again. They could be trusting the wrong person. That they don't have control over what's happening to them in their life. You know, communication. Lots of people gain control over another person by choosing to communicate or choosing not to communicate, choosing to open up and share things of the past or sharing nothing of the past, you know, talking about what they want for their future or not talking about what they want for the future. Communication is also a weapon. Finances are a weapon. Emotions are a weapon. So this person's been manipulated previously and they do worry that that's happening again. They worry about fidelity, they worry about getting caught, being exposed as, you know, someone that is just a bit on the side, not like being in a legitimate relationship, but being someone's bit on the side, or, you know, that you're going to cheat on them. They have a lot of worries about this because things are not supposed to be. For Andromeda, you know, she's not supposed to be a bit on the side. Like, she's not supposed to be getting played by Orion or like anyone. She's supposed to be settled. She's supposed to be rescued by a specific person, settled in an exclusive, you know, public union, and have many children together, like live happily ever after, because she is high value. So for the Empress to be in reverse and for all these worries, this is why. Because some of it is down to the past, and then some of it is like how things are currently being left between the two of you. I pretend I don't care, but I see you in my dreams. This person spends like every waking minute thinking about you, but they're not going to be the ones to reach out. They're just not going to. It's the ball's in your court, Aquarius. Okay. Let's get them a new communication message. It's simple, really. How do I feel? I want you, us, forever. My dreams. We've got this twice about dreams. I've been dreaming about you. In my dreams, we are so free and in love. Wish I could stay there forever. Unclear. I don't know how I feel about this connection anymore. It's been going on for too long, like having to be resilient, you know. At some point, Andromeda is supposed to get rescued from the rocks, and she's been tied to them for a long time. This person is like, all their eggs are in one basket, and it's your basket. Do you know what I mean? Like, they are like, come on, hurry up and do it. Oh, hi, Lynn. So the Taurus reading, I did yesterday, but that'll be a love reading. So if you want individual questions answered in a live, you might be able to find that on another channel, or I can do you a personal reading for work. It'll be 20 minutes, and it'll be £18. So you can find the link to my PayPal in the channel description on YouTube, and I can do you a video and send you the link to it that no one else can see. Or yeah, you could ask in another channel, because I do collective readings on my lives. I do like collective love readings. I might try and do a work and finance one. I have done them previously. I only have time to do that in the summer because I work full time. I was considering doing a work and finance one in the week. Right, Aquarius, back to you. Let's get you some advice. Yes, you can. Coming together. Aquarius. There's your answer. There's no way that you're not going to be together, because this person is stuck on you, okay? Literally, they are not going anywhere. Guys, when I get to 3,000 watch hours, then I can take super chats, and I'll make them cheap, and I'll answer all your questions and lives. But I haven't got the ability to do that until I get 3,000 watch hours. I'm on like 1,700 and something at the moment. So the more people that like the videos, the more people that subscribe to the channel, the faster we'll get there. I'm hoping to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the summer. Hoping. That's the goal. Oh. Everyone tries to guilt me into answering their individual questions for free. Right. I'll be here forever, guys. I would never be done. You need to watch your narrative. You need to follow your long-term narrative for your sign or the sign of the person that you're interested in, okay? Because that's what's going to give you the answer. Because things constantly change. How we feel about people changes. Whether we're prepared to take risk or not changes. Whether we want to be in a relationship or not changes. Changes by the day. Changes by the hour. So to just say yes or no, will I be with someone, is like, do you know what I mean? I wouldn't do that. A lot of people come on, they're like, will I marry, X person? It's like, people's feelings constantly change, circumstances constantly change. So, I would feel like a fraud, honestly, to answer questions like that. I'd be rich, but I don't think I'd be like really helping people. Self-worth. Why settle for crumbs when you deserve a whole meal? Why has that come out, Aquarius? If you've been putting up with less than what you deserve, why settle for crumbs when you deserve a whole meal? Precisely, you deserve an empress. I don't know who you've been kicking it with, but they're not up to it. They ain't up to it. This person lives and breathes you. You're like oxygen for them. Let's get you a positive affirmation. Oh, I've been forgetting to do my essential oils healing deck for like the last 3 signs. Oops. I don't think they'd be bothered. Happiness is a choice, and today I choose to be happy. Okay, Aquarius, like, you're being strongly encouraged to consider your own well-being, consider your own happiness. What is it that you want? Okay, stop overthinking it, stop being an air sign about it and over-analysing it and looking at it from like, this way and that way and what will people think. No, what do you want? That's your answer. The divine's telling you it's happening. This person's here waiting. They got the bags packed, waiting for you to come and collect them. Do you know what I mean? Or they got the bed made up, waiting for you to come and get it. Like, what are you waiting for? Cassia. Cinnamon provides courage and strength. Oh my god. I do love these though. I'm sorry to the signs that I forgot to pull these for, because I definitely didn't do it for a couple of them. But that goes so well. Happiness is a choice. You need to take a leap of faith and you need to put your own, what you want needs to be first, okay? That's just, you can't go wrong when you follow your heart. You can say you tried, can't you? But if you don't do it, that's probably the worst thing. Courage and strength with cinnamon. You can put it in a diffuser, you can use it topically in a cream, you can take supplements and you can cook with it, of course you can. Let's get positive affirmations. Raquel, I did the Aries reading on the live that I did yesterday morning. So if you go out of here and you go onto the lives playlist, you'll be able to watch that. I am worthy of love and affection. So you must feel at the moment that you're not worthy of love and affection, or you don't need it. It's not essential. It is essential. Okay, that is very, very important for your emotional well-being, your mental well-being, your sense of self-worth. When you don't feel like someone sees you in a relationship, when you feel like you're just a provider of stuff to someone, or, you know, like a security dog, or, I don't know, a taxi, or, you know, a bank or whatever, or you're just like a +1. I hate that as well, when people just treat you like a +1, like a clothes horse to stand next to them, make them look good. That isn't love, okay? And it's not making you feel good. So be around someone who makes you feel wanted, makes you feel secure, makes you feel valued, makes you feel seen, touches you, you know, like caresses you. Little bits of touch are very important. Massage is very important. Making love is very important. A meeting of the minds is very important. Great conversation, very important. Enjoying being in each other's company, very important. Okay, like you are worthy of love and affection. If you're someone that needs to be tactile and your person has stopped being tactile with you, it deteriorates really, really quickly. And it's not wrong, and it's not selfish, and it's not whining about nothing. It's important. It's essential. Okay, I'm going to leave that one there. Take care, Aquarius, and I'll see you in the next one. Let's move on to Pisces. Hi, how are you? You are so rude. Bye. Who's rude? No one said anything. I look at the chat occasionally, but I can't be constantly like talking because I'm trying to talk to do the reading. Does that make sense? I don't understand how I'm supposed to do both. How's that possible? I've got to use my voice to do the reading. Someone literally just came in and like gaslit themselves.